This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN.
I think you find it's Surfshark the pun.
Shut up. I know that it looks like we're stood right next to each other, but that's just a trick of editing. See? We're actually stood really, really far apart from each other. That's the rules now, innit? I'm just explaining that we've got to stand
You're too far away. I can't hear anything you're saying. I'll come over to you.
No, stay where you are. I'll call you. Unbelievable.
Hello?
Hello, Dean.
Who is this?
Hello, groovy people of the internet. My name's Jack Howard.
And I'm Dean Dobbs.
And welcome to the good, the bad, and the just plain shit parts of 2020.
I hate that number so much. I'm not even looking at it. I can't stand the sight of you. You're just horrible. You've torn me away from the people I love. Everything you stand for just pisses me off.
This is what I think of you.
Could you not? There's too much going on. I'm already scared of the air as it is. Like,
this is the first time we've done a fart joke on Jack and Dean.
I couldn't be prouder. Like, the weirdest thing is if we can record me going...
So much happened in 2020. I got new glasses.
Yeah.
Also, there was a pandemic.
I don't know why, I just got this image of like pans just falling from the sky.
Of course you did.
I've just got this image of like a dad with his kids and the air raid like siren go off. They go, for fuck's sake.
Get inside, quick.
Please don't be non-stick.
Did you do any of the cliches? Did you stock up on toilet paper?
No, actually.
Did you do a puzzle?
No.
Did you bake any banana bread?
No.
Neither did I.
Yeah, I didn't do any of it.
What did you do?
Play video games, got high and wanked. I'm really sorry if any toilet paper hoarders or panic buyers are watching this video, but I'm just gonna say that is honestly one of the single most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is that the first act of the end of the world movie that we're part of, is that people went and stocked up on toilet paper?
We keep talking about how it's like a film, like how 2020 feels like a really bizarre,
boring film.
Boring movie. However, I will say, like, you know, out of all the sort of post-apocalyptic movies I've seen, I've never seen the bit where people go, how do we know these zombies are real?
Yeah.
How do we know? I've never seen that bit. I've never seen the zombie denier. Like, how do we know?
How did you feel the first time that the lockdown hit? Because you're naturally an introverted person.
Well, that's the thing, like, when the initial lockdown news came out, reading the news and going, wait, hang on.
I've got to stay by myself.
I've got to stay by myself, ignore everyone close to me.
I don't know if that's the rules. I don't know, they say ignore everyone close to you.
I think I must have just got a separate email to everybody else. My feeling on it now is I already deal with the invisible presence of my mental health, and now I have to deal with this other invisible thing that isn't my fault, but feels like it's coming after me in the same way. It's getting hard. It's already hard for everybody, for all sorts of crazy reasons that are not our fault. Unless it is your fault.
In which case,
what the fuck?
What's the deal?
Who broke up with you? Like, why did you do that? How do you feel about it? You love it, obviously.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan. I started the year in my head, like I say, mental health reasons, in maybe like the rockest bottom I've ever been at. And I can see that when I watch the good and the bad parts of last year. I can see I'm not quite with it. You know, when you look back at yourself and you can see what you were really feeling, even though you were pretending to do something else.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whereas this year I feel like I'm starting it in a completely different place. Yeah. I feel like I know myself better, and I genuinely feel like I like myself. That has happened in the worst year that we've had in our lifetime, and it's weird to have the two of them contrasting. I've had an all right year and I've done good things for myself, and yet the world has been falling apart around me. Yeah. And that's a weird thing to wrestle with.
It is, and like, but you know, they can both exist at the
same
time.
Both things can be true.
I mean, I haven't hugged anyone in like, do you know what I mean? It's weird. I want to, yeah, I know. But you just do some shoddy editing where you just sort of blend us into each other. Like.
There's not been many films that have come out this year, but Wonder Woman 1984 is just awful. Like, I know that all the comic book stuff is actually silly. We all know it's a bit silly, but wishes?
Wish for whatever you want! Not that! You'll go to prison! So I get that this man is promising the world, but obviously if everyone gets exactly what they want, the world doesn't really work that way. It just didn't make any fucking sense.
No. Bruce Almighty did it better. This wish stone can manifest whatever. Why does he need to take over the consciousness of another human being?
Well, that's the monkey's paw thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
For everything you wish for, there's a consequence.
Sure. So but the consequence for her was that it started to take away her powers.
Yeah, well, the consequence should have been, I'm like fucking this guy who's like in a trance. What happened to him? Did he just forget that he was missing for a bit?
I also can't believe that we're still doing the dorky scientist who's bumbling and, you know, she takes off her glasses and now she's hot. Look at how much more attractive I am without my glasses, everybody.
It's not the best example. When he finds his son in the
bushes.
In the bushes, and he, you know, and they hug and stuff, and he's like, I'm sorry, I just, you know, I'm gonna be a good dad from now on, and that's where they leave him. I kind of went, yeah, but like, what's your life now? Isn't his son like gonna totally bring up in like his 20s and be like, yo, you know, like 15 years ago,
Massively traumatised me.
why did you let people wish there were more nukes?
Why'd you leave me in a bush?
Yeah, why'd you leave me in a bush? Why do we keep going back to the 80s? I don't get it. I understand that things aren't good right now.
Pretty soon there'll be nostalgia for the early 2000s and we'll be like, yeah, emo kids!
That's gonna be our film.
We'll make Wonder Woman 2006. Have Wonder Woman rocking out to All Right, Sins Not Tragedies.
Oh my word.
Oh God, the fact that people who were born in the year 2000 are now 21 this year.
Gutted for you guys though. It is literally all downhill from here.
Yeah. I've never got that phrase. It's all downhill from here. Means things are getting worse, right? But going downhill is easier than going uphill.
Well, I guess the idea
So surely
is
it should be that it's all uphill from here.
Well, I guess uphill is the goal usually, isn't it?
Right, so you've peaked.
Yes.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
So
like,
then it's downhill.
yeah. Obviously, I agree.
Because going down a hill is
Yeah.
easier than...
Well, it's like, but going up is like, it's the effort to get there. It's
the journey.
You've done it.
Right.
It's not about the destination, it's the journey.
I'd rather go downhill.
Yeah, me too, actually. I'd rather just roll down.
Yeah.
And be like, once you get down, you're like, I'm staying here.
It's nice here. Right, Tenet.
Have you seen it?
A lot. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to say that, oh, it's 2020 and there's not been that many movies coming out and I wouldn't be this obsessed with Tenet if there'd been more films to keep my... I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I don't think it's perfect. There's so much good stuff in it. So much original. Every single time that I watch it, I think something different. And I can't remember the last time that I had that experience. Have you seen it? Will you watch it with me?
I like Nolan. I like him. But I obviously don't connect with him in the same way.
I'm literally getting messages from people on like Instagram and Twitter being like, Jackie doesn't want to sleep with you.
That's great.
We've always had different taste in things, which is why I think this works. Like I could give two shits about The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's a good segue. I like Star Wars, by the way. People who watch my streams,
I think everybody's aware. Like I like Christopher Nolan, you like Star Wars.
Exactly, yeah.
We're easily.
I don't like a
summed up.
director, I like Star Wars. Do you know anything about Mandalorian Season 2?
I know.
I assume you've seen...
Spoilers. There is a baby Yoda.
Yes.
I know that Boba Fett is back.
Okay, so if you know Boba Fett's back, you probably know the other.
And I know that Luke Skywalker is CGI now.
Yes, yeah. That moment, I won't lie, initially I was like, me? I was like, I'm so pumped. I got up on my sofa and I was squeezing a pillow. I was like, oh my God, it's Luke. Even though I watched him only a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but that wasn't the real Luke Skywalker, was it, dude?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. At the end of the day, the guy who shows up at the end of Mandalorian is the same guy who drinks alien milk straight from the fucking tit. Overall, I thought it was good. I'm looking forward to whatever is coming next.
All the announcements that are going on. I'm numb. I can't feel or think anything about them.
In the same way that you eat your favourite food over and over again, and eventually you'll be like, you don't taste of anything anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? And the only answer to that is to leave it alone and then come back to it and be like, this is why I loved it.
Exactly.
But I love it that much that I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like the idea of missing out
It's
on...
crack.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like, oh, it's fucking Moorish. It's crack. It's so Moorish. Ooh.
This crack is so Moorish.
They announced 10 Star Wars series for Disney+. If anything, my odds have dramatically increased.
Do you want to play a creature?
I want to play Poe Dameron's younger brother. Like,
Let's get it trending.
Not as attractive, obviously.
I disagree.
I've seen the comments that say, I actually find him quite attractive. What do you mean fucking actually? What do you mean? Why is it effort to find me fit?
I think to summarise this, both of us have clearly found something in 2020 that brings us at least a little bit of excitement and joy.
Yeah.
And normality.
A comfort.
Should we go into the future together?
But there's nothing there.
We can manifest something together.
That'll do.
Hello there, good evening, and welcome to a conversation with Mr. Howard and Mr. Dobbs.
Balls deep.
Balls deep, my friend.
Would you like to start?
I mean, you...
No, please, after you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, conversation begins. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck me.
Interesting.
Something to think about.
Fuck you.
And fuck you too.
Well, 2020, what a year.
Yes, it definitely happened.
We were supposed to go out and travel the world and broaden our horizons, learn new things about new cultures. Didn't get to do that, so I've remained exactly the same.
I don't really recognize the passage of time anymore, but my God, am I bored of my living room? I'm a man of routine, you know? You know me, I wake up in the morning and I have a little spot of tea and I have that little mug that has a little picture of you on it, because I love it. I love you being close to my mouth.
That's a weird thing to say.
But now, because I've become so desensitized over the year, I've decided to get rid of the mug entirely and pour the boiling hot drink into my hands just to feel something.
Are you doing dry January?
I've got a drinking problem, Mr. Howard. Personally, I don't really see it as a problem for me. You know, what else have we got to do?
Yeah, fair enough. I'm doing dry January. I won't even take a bath.
I won't say that I haven't noticed.
Even if it rains, I close my eyes. I won't look at it.
In a life that kind of leads you into thinking, wow, I've really seen it all before. Turns out it's the thing that you can't see that's the worst shit in the world.
At first, I didn't believe it. I thought, this is a hoax. They're trying to muzzle us. They're trying to put microchips into us. It's because of the 5G and Bill Gates. But then I realized that that's fucking stupid.
Bill Gates, I mean, he doesn't strike me as a guy who needs to know where people are.
Why would he care?
It's a good question. Have you been anywhere interesting?
Nope.
That is the correct answer, even if you're lying. He's one of the richest people in the world. Why would he need to know where? I don't know,
Steve.
Steve from Hull.
I know where Steve from Hull is.
So do I. I want my money back, Steve.
Are you listening, Steve?
You can't hide, Steve. Your wife is very pretty. It'd be a shame if she wasn't anymore. So Tenet was good.
I'm afraid of you.
Yeah, good, it should.
I don't know what you keep under that hat.
I don't know either. It doesn't come off.
Just give him his money, Steve. I don't know what he's capable of.
No, you do. You remember Corfu.
Well, we don't talk about Corfu.
No, that's true. They invented the EU because of that.
Hey! Brexit's done!
Brexit, 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 Brexit.
I think it was a mistake. I don't think we should have left.
The thing with Boris Johnson is I feel like he's doing, like, an impression of us.
This is the thing.
Yes, we met him once. Do you remember that charity do?
Yes!
Remember that?
I bought him a drink.
Yeah, you bought him a drink, and then I bought him a drink, and then he bought us drinks, and then he bought himself a drink, and they just kept buying himself drinks.
Didn't buy us any more drinks.
Yeah, it was fucking awkward as shit. But, like, he kept saying, he kept going, I love how you look and how you carry
And how you
yourself."
sound.
Yeah, and how you sound. And now I sit there and go, is he taking the piss?
I think so.
I mean, fair play. It's a pretty elaborate joke.
Hilarious.
Yeah, become the Prime Minister and use that as a platform to make fun of two people you met at a charity gig. At the Epstein Mansion. Said that. Just to be clear, we were their plus ones.
Yes, yeah, whatever. Wearing a mask has been hard over the mustache.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't wear them, so.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't need one.
No, Mr. Dobbs, are you an anti-masker?
What? No. I mean, wear a mask if you want to. I mean, don't we all wear masks in a way?
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
No, you do. You need to wear a mask. If you're going into a shop, you have to wear a mask.
No, I don't. Unless I'm trying to steal something, I won't wear a mask in a shop, no.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm a mutant.
No, Mr. Dobbs, you're not immune to the virus.
No.
It affects everybody.
Mr. Howard, I absolutely am.
How could that be true?
Because I invented a cure.
You invented a cure.
Yes, in my spare time.
What did you do with it?
I took it for myself, and then I smashed it into little bits, and then I cut those into tiny little sleeves that I could wrap around the legs of a pigeon. I don't know where they are, but the point is if I let the people know where they are, I guess maybe this is a way of doing it right now. Fellow people of planet Earth.
I can't believe this is happening.
There are 9 pigeons currently circulating around the globe, but attached to their leg are pieces of paper. These papers can be put together like a jigsaw puzzle to complete the ultimate prize, the cure to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe I could have just let people have the cure. However, it's been very, very boring during this pandemic. So I would like to watch you all struggle and work together, because what better way to show that we are worth fighting for than going around the globe trying to find 9 pigeons that may not have left England, to be honest. They don't tend
Check Trafalgar Square. That's probably the best place to start.
Now that there's probably no guarantee that they even left England. Good luck. I really don't know how this is going to work out. I can only apologise.
It seems like you made this plan up when you were drunk.
Yes, absolutely. With my shirt off.
Now, we've been told to tell you that there is an offer for Surfshark. Have you ever tried to surf a shark?
I have, and I'm not allowed near one anymore. The shark took me to court and filed a restraining order against me.
Well, they're offering you 83% off with 3 extra months for free. And you can use the promo code Jack and Dean. I don't know what any of that means. And with Surfshark, you can protect your data.
Well, I mean, it sounds very helpful for people who have something to hide, which I do.
But also, you can change your location so you can watch Netflix from a different location that you don't belong in. Which, in the current circumstances, when we can't travel, it's a little bit like taking a little holiday.
So I could watch Spanish Netflix.
Why would you want to do that?
I have no idea.
It'd be ridiculous. Right, I'm off to Trafalgar Square. Gonna find one of these pigeons.
Miss Howard, what's your New Year's resolution?
I need to find a new best friend.
Oh. Do you not want to know what mine is? That's fine. Whatever. I don't need a new best friend. I'm my own friend. Probably get a dog. Never can't get a dog. Be a nightmare to film with.